Okay. Cheers, babe.
Cheers to a life together.
And a wedding planning.
The wedding planning.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
How we doing? Sorry we missed a week.
Sorry
We've not been gone for 2 months. It's been 1 week. Every time we miss a week, it seems like it's been years.
It honestly feels like we haven't really done much YouTube in all of 2022.
Right.
If I'm being real.
But we've only missed 2 weeks, right?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. So, not the greatest.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know. And it's not that we don't want to post. It's just one, like, I don't know.
Or it's been crazy.
Yes, but also the effort is there, but people are just not really messing with us anymore.
Yeah. February sucked. Can y'all share our videos, please? Like, a lot.
I mean, even if you don't share our videos, we're going to keep sharing because we have exciting things coming up and more than you guys watching. This is a moment that we want to remember. And I think that's why we kind of record when we feel like it and we don't record when we don't feel like it because we record for the things that we think are important.
And, like, we love doing this, but at the same time, if we're feeling overwhelmed, like, this is...
the first thing to go.
Yeah, because we love you all. We love to share, but we also love ourselves. So...
But... without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop into what this video is all about. So, if you didn't know, we are engaged.
Oh, yeah. Look at that rock. Look at that rock. Hey.
And I know in the comments, people have been like, oh, if you're new here, you know, they can refer to that ring.
Gotta say it.
Yes. And we plan to get married this summer. So, we thought we would kind of walk you guys through what we've planned so far and maybe what we intend to plan. So we would love to say, you know, since we're getting married in like 3 months or 3
Is
and a
it
half.
3?
Yeah, like 3.5 months.
That's what's up.
We would love to say that we have like everything ironed out because most people by with 3.5 months left have everything ironed out. But we don't.
We don't at all.
But honestly, we're going with the flow. Just like we go with the flow with YouTube, we go with the flow with our wedding planning. But we wanted to like answer a few questions about our wedding planning process, and then we'll probably do another Q&A like right before the wedding, and then a post Q&A after the wedding.
Yeah, and we'll probably share a video or two of like the actual process itself, like when we actually start rolling out some details and some fun things.
Like wedding dress shopping, because I haven't done that yet.
I haven't picked out anything yet either, so
that's one of the questions. So I guess we'll go ahead and hop on in. We're gonna only answer like 10 questions, but if 10 is too many, then we may do less. But we're gonna go ahead and hop on in. So
wedding planner or no?
I want a wedding planner at this point, but we're not having a regular wedding, so like paying for a wedding planner is just really unfortunate because you're gonna be paying for services that we won't need necessarily for our wedding. But I don't like to call people. I don't like to like stress. I just want to tell somebody I want blah blah blah, pass them the money, and they do all of the facilitating, delegating, organizing. You
can pass me the money because so far I've been doing that. I
can pass you the money. You tell me how much you need, babe. I'll give you my whole little savings.
So far, yeah. I don't know. Like, we're not doing like she said, we're not doing the typical wedding. So that makes it a little tricky with regards to, like, do we want to hire somebody just to find a location for us? Because that's pretty much what we need. If we find a location that has, like, the option to pick a caterer and whatever else, then...
caterer, DJ, bartender.
Yeah, if we found that we have the option to pick, like, we already have all those for ourselves, so they'd literally just be finding a venue, which is also difficult. So, anyway, we don't know. Maybe.
We would love just somebody, like a facilitator, like someone that's doing the calling and doing the booking. Like, we honestly have the plan. We just need someone to, like...
bring it to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't have that yet. We want it, but we can't get it. Okay, that was a long question. Anyway. So maybe we should talk about our budget.
Is that your business? But honestly, Keanna's got this budget of like $3.99,
Yeah.
She doesn't want to spend money on anything, which I respect. I like that because it shows that you are like not wanting to just spend money for the heck of it. Like she's thinking about, we want to buy a home, we want to go on a nice honeymoon, and she'd rather spend the money on those areas.
There's just so many other things that are more important. Y'all know I like to shop, so it's not a matter of like me not wanting to spend money. Like
right, which is kind
I'm pretty good at spending money.
When we buy a house, she's probably gonna buy like everything under the sun. So
and that's really important to me. That's so, I just feel like because I love to shop and because I love to spend money, I want it to be on something I enjoy, and not that saying that we aren't going to enjoy this wedding. I just know that I'm going to enjoy this marriage, and the wedding often is for the people that are viewing, and I like to spend money on myself. So I think that's why I'm like, I'm not spending all this money for them to eat some free food.
Right, because, so back up a little bit. Like, I don't know if we've mentioned it in the videos, but we plan to have a wedding, a non-traditional wedding, which is another question. Like, traditional wedding or non-traditional wedding? Mm-hmm. Non-traditional. Like, we want to do it in the middle of nowhere, like out in front of a waterfall with just our parents, and that's it. So...
Oh, and efficient
or
something.
So, and that's it. So when it comes to, like, the idea of a reception, paying, like, $10,000 to $15,000 to throw a party for some people is kind of crazy. So... like, that's kind of crazy. So if we can figure out a way, what's our plan? If we can figure out a way to do what?
You mean budget plan?
No. With regards to how we'd host the reception then.
Oh, I don't know. We've gone through so many ideas. Okay, so I'm going to be real with you. Maybe Dustin doesn't want me to share this, but this is my opinion. I want to spend $5,000 or less on this wedding. And I think Dustin told me that's impossible. And, like, everybody says that's impossible. But I don't think it is. And I don't want to do $5,000 and have a cheap wedding either. Like, I want it to be beautiful. I just want it to be quaint and meaningful. Like, we don't need all that extra. But Dustin's like, but like, this costs money and this costs money. I'm like, well, don't you know somebody? So
if you found a free venue,
yes,
then it's definitely doable. The venue itself, though, like, we saw one that we thought was going to be the most reasonable, and it's like $7,000 just for the venue.
I said $5,000.
Yeah.
Period.
And the $7,000 that's not photography, videography, food, alcohol, anything. So that automatically
honestly, I would love a backyard.
Right. That's what I was getting at. It's like, where would you, if we had like a reception, what's the ideal?
I want a backyard reception. I want like the lights above and like tables, a little dance floor, and like, you know, just kind of a house party. Not house party like rah rah woo woo, but like like familial.
Like a what?
Is that a word?
Like a rah rah woo?
Oh my god. But like, you know, just intimate with my family and friends, our closest people, in our like backyard or somebody's backyard.
Yeah, and so if we do that, we're good. I think we could probably do it for $5,000 or less. We have a caterer. We have like somebody that could do it if we're not at a venue that requires.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so I'm down with that too. We just need to find a house. Yeah. That's another video.
That is another video.
Okay, so budget-wise, that's the goal. Big or small wedding? We kind of already answered that.
No, we didn't.
You don't think so?
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Wedding, very small. Even reception,
ceremony,
though.
Super small. 4 people.
Right.
And or then, less.
But then, yeah, I mean, reception-wise, too, we're still thinking less than 75, which is very small.
Yeah, we're thinking less than 75.
I mean, I know people that don't really know people that had, like, 400 people at their wedding. So, no,
I can't imagine having, like, 200 people at our wedding.
Yeah, we really narrowed it down. Like, we didn't even really narrow it down.
We didn't.
We literally just listed,
consider.
Like, we listed the people who were like, oh, we're close to these people. Like, they would really appreciate celebrating our marriage.
We even stretched on a few.
Yeah.
And that pushed us closer to 75.
We keep our circle tight.
So I think that's how it should be.
I'd rather have...
I'm definitely not paying for people I don't really know to eat. I barely want to pay for the people I do know.
I'm not taking you out to dinner for free?
No.
To celebrate us?
No.
How do you think getting married will change things?
I'm just going to change my last name.
You're going to take my last name?
I'm still not there yet, guys. But other than that, I don't know. I honestly think another thing that's gonna change for us is Dustin's gonna tell me I need to be watching my spending.
You honestly, I don't know. Maybe you get a lot of packages recently, so I guess you're secretly doing it then. This summer,
I'm
it
not
was
that
like
bad.
this summer. I'm telling you, you all helped us out a lot. But even without you, Keanna, every day I came home, there was like a mountain of packages. That slowed down. Recently, it's like a lot
It's
of days.
because we had a whole house to decorate.
Recently, I've been coming home. There's been more packages.
Not really.
Anyway, I don't think that'll be the case. I think it'll be important that like we manage our funds so that we can save.
Sounds disgusting.
But I think the biggest thing, I don't know if anything will really change. We live together.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff won't really change. You already know how much I make.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll be on the same insurance?
Yeah, I guess.
What else changes when you, like, what else would we be on the same thing now?
You
Taxes?
You just fall deeper and deeper in love with me.
Taxes?
Every day.
We wouldn't be
Every
filing
day.
single anymore.
I'm talking about how much you're falling in love with me.
Ooh.
It's a lot.
Y'all gonna come for him in the comments for that one. I already know, because he cut me off. So I'm not even worried. They gonna tell you that was rude. They gonna tell you that was rude. I'm talking.
Oh my god. Anyway.
What are our wedding colors?
Heck if I know. What are our wedding colors? This is not me. This is not for me. What is it?
I don't know.
What are they?
I thought it was gonna be like evergreen and like soft pinks and peach, but now I'm like, honestly, like whatever the waterfalls colors are, that's what it's gonna be. Like white flowers, and I'm thinking just like white flowers and
whatever
green
the
leaves.
Waterfalls colors are. What colors?
You know, like the nature, like natural colors. That's what I mean. Like natural tones, earth tones, natural.
Those were
like
a
couple
tones,
flower
right?
colors, like natural things. Like I'm thinking like just nature.
Nature colors.
Yeah.
You got it here first, folks.
You can.
Babe, why do you want to get married to me?
I knew you were gonna ask that question. I knew you were.
Tell the people. We'll listen together. Why do you want to get married to me?
No, it doesn't say to you. Why do I want to get
married?
married?
Oh, I misread it. So
it says, why do I want to get married?
Why do you want to get married to me?
I feel like that when you love someone so much that you plan to spend the rest of your life with them, the marriage is the commitment that you will do this for life through thick and thin, sickness and in health. And that's how I feel with you. I want to do the rest of my life with you.
Look at that.
Through the good and the bad. That's why you want to get married?
Because I want to do life with you?
Get your own ideas.
I shared them all on one knee. What you trying to outdo my ring for? Come on. Now.
I have a fidget. I don't know if your children, if you guys have children. Like us as teachers, we see fidgets all the time. And now I see why, because I'm like actively talking, but I can fidget the entire time. Like this really helps you stay focused. But anyway, sidetrack.
As you say, stay focused. What color do you have?
Destination or local wedding?
We kind of already answered that, right?
Dang,
I mean, kind of.
Are we answering all of our questions before we get there?
Kind of. So.
Kind of destination, kind of local.
Yeah. Kind of a mix of the two, really.
The waterfall we want to get married at is out of state.
Still not that far, though.
No.
Like, it's drivable.
Yeah. Still out of state. So is that considered? I think that's a destination because it's not like we just go home that night. I mean, I guess we could, but we're probably going to get a hotel. And the reception, hopefully it'll be in our backyard.
Right.
Or someone else's backyard in the Atlanta area.
Truth.
I really just want the backyard thing to work out. I don't want to pay anybody for an empty room.
We gotta find a house. We need to create some videos on
y'all,
that process.
Though, I just want y'all to know. I bragged about this at work the other day. The houses that our realtor has been helping us with are already really beautiful. So when we get to that point, I'm excited. Anyway.
Who set that up?
Y'all know who the setter is.
How do we start getting all these emails with these listings and everything?
It's this man right here. Because I don't like talking to adults.
She doesn't. She's like stranger danger as an adult. What's next?
Large bridal party or a small bridal party?
No bridal party. Listen, I like my friends, and you like your friends.
I love my friends.
But, yeah, I mean, we're really...
I just feel like there's one more thing to stress about. I want to have the most stress-free wedding that could ever wedding. And I think that's why I am so set on it being simple and small, because I know that, one, this is most important, but two, I know that, like, I don't want to be in a tailspin of stress when we also have to gear up for another school year, move into a new house, plan the rest of our lives together. Like, I can't allow this wedding to be the thing that shakes me, and that's going to just be one more thing, managing, like, did you buy your shoes? Did you buy your dress? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No.
That would not go well.
His groomsmen could be idiots, and I would have to deal with that. It was just... No, I'm kidding. I don't know who his groomsmen would be.
Yes, you do. What are you most excited about?
Getting married.
With regards to getting... Lionfish is making noises.
What I'm most excited about is seeing our wedding video and seeing our pictures after. Like, not like living it, I'm really excited about. But, you know, some people are like, oh, I'm so excited about the food, or I'm so excited about, like, the DJ. I'm most excited about, like, looking back at this moment for the rest of my life. Like, looking back at we'll get to that, but, like, looking back at the pictures.
And that's why sometimes I wonder, like, is it going to be enough that we don't do, like, this big reception idea? Or not?
I don't care about the reception pictures. I care about the ceremony pictures. I mean, maybe I should care about the reception. I'm not... When I think back to my memories of this day, that didn't happen yet, I think back to... Or I think that I'm going to think back to the ceremony.
I think... I don't know. There's so much I'm excited about. But a lot of it, like... all meshes into, like, different topics, like owning our first home together, starting a family together. I don't know. I'm also really excited about the honeymoon, which is another question, but just the idea of, like, traveling and getting away and spending time with you, right, and being able to, like, spend time together away from, like, everything else in life, and celebrating our marriage. I feel like that'll be a lot of fun. It's been a while since we had, like, a longer trip with just the two of us, and so it'd be nice. Our first vacation was like 5 days. I was about to
say, that's the only long
that was
trip.
like 5 days, and that was like early, or that's the very beginning of our relationship.
It was so cheap back then.
Yeah, but it was fun and stress-free.
It was.
I don't think it'd be good for us.
It was a honeymoon without being married.
It was.
So honeymoon? Are we going on a honeymoon, yes or no?
Yes.
And where?
We're talking about Hawaii. So, neither one of us have ever been.
Nope.
And we just feel like it's beautiful, and there's so much to see there, but there's, like, landscapes and then the ocean, everything.
I feel like it's, like, peak relaxation, and I think, yeah, we want our honeymoon to be romantic, but we really want to just feel, like, free. And yeah, I think just free. Like, obviously free together, but, like, stress-free. We have a lot of stress in our lives.
A lot.
And I feel like that would just be our ultimate goal on a vacation.
And it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So, yes, definitely honeymoon. And that's where we'd rather spend more money, too, is, like, the house and honeymoon.
Yeah, that's a priority. Well, and the videographer and the photographer. I don't know, maybe we've already answered 10 questions. Crap.
Maybe.
Will I be a bridezilla? Do you think I'm gonna be a bridezilla?
No, I think that if you were having a bridal party and we were doing a traditional wedding, I think it could be easier for you to spiral for sure. And I don't know about bridezilla, but you would become like a ball of stress. Now, when Keanna stresses, like, she goes inward, and so I don't know if she'd become like bridezilla necessarily, but she would, like, shut down.
Yeah. I just deal with myself
become like
on my
a social recluse, which would not be conducive to, like, helping to manage a bridal party and everything else. So
honestly, if I got stressed, I would just say, screw this, we're not doing this anyway, because that's what happens when I'm overwhelmed. I just
clarify for the people doing what. I knew what you meant, but
oh, not the getting married. Screw this. We're not gonna have a wedding. We just gonna go to the court and like if that's what stress Keanna would do. Like I'm not about to. When I get overwhelmed, yeah, I'm just like
simplify in every way possible
to the max, to the extreme. Yes. Last one. What is a must-have that we have for our wedding? Like, what are some things that are non-negotiables?
Oh yeah, what are your must-haves?
A good photographer.
Oh yeah.
I do not want crop pictures. I want, because our wedding will be our ceremony will be so intimate. I really want really great pictures to capture the nature's beauty, capture like how intimate it is, but in this big vast space of nature. I just really want a good photographer and a good videographer. Like those are my must-haves.
Yeah, I would agree with that because we both like to look back on stuff. So having the ability to like look back enough to see like high quality. I would say really that's like one of the few must-haves.
Well, another must-have is if we have a reception, we have to have alcohol. Right?
Yeah.
I think we determined that. So that's another must-have.
Yeah, I agree.
But that is our wedding Q&A, or I guess our wedding planning Q&A because we haven't gotten married yet. But That's what we're planning. As you can see, it's very fluid, but I think from what you hear, you understand why we feel like we can afford to be this fluid with our wedding planning. Right. It's definitely not rigid. I only get stressed in small spurts. Like I'm not living in a world of stress when it comes to wedding planning, so that's really great too. Yeah. We're just taking it day by day. And soon enough, that day's going to be here that it's like wedding day, and we'll be there. We're going to do the dang thing. We're going to do the dang thing, and everything's going to be good.
You're a mess.
Thanks.
But I love you.
I love you too.
Look at that. You can do it again.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have any other wedding planning questions. We'll try to maybe do another one if we miss some things that you might have questions about. But otherwise, we will be taking you guys on these different journeys with the house hunting, wedding dress shopping.
All the
things. When do you guys get tuxes?
I don't even know.
Oh, me either.
I don't know these things.
Well, all the things. We're figuring out day by day, and you guys are just going to be along for the process. And
come along.
If we miss a week, no, it's because we're two tired teachers, not because we don't love you.
Find a friend, share it with them so they can follow along as well.
Right. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Well, see you later.
Also, I turned 29 since the last time y'all saw me.
Happy birthday, Keanna. Isn't she beautiful?
Even when I'm tired.
Aging like fine wine. Okay, bye.